So if we look at brackets for East Coast Throwdown, I'm going to start from the top, B1. I'll turn off projected for now. We have obvious top seed Sonic Fox. Maxter is actually going to be here, which is kind of interesting because he's like an OG. And we have Mighty and Just and Get Wrecked. I don't know why Get Wrecked spelled his name that way, but obviously Sonic's the favorite to make it out in winners of this pool. One thing to note is that all pools have 3 people out, 1 in winners, 2 in losers. So yeah, Sonic Fox almost certainly is gonna make out winners. If he doesn't, I'm super surprised about that. And losers, Mighty and Justin Get Wrecked most likely, but it'd be cool to see Maxter come back and do something to kind of make an upset, you know. Next up is Dragon's Pool. Mingle Jester, second round. That dude's a solid player. Deadly Rebels here too. I want to say he's a collector player. If I'm thinking of who I think I'm thinking of. So he's actually pretty good. Shinigami. Is this the dude from Brazil? Or not? I'm not sure. King Gambler's here and Infinity's here, but obvious prediction is Dragon and winners. And I'm going to say Gambler and maybe Deadly Rebel in losers is kind of what I'm thinking. Anastasia Shone says yeah. So that is the same. So maybe Shinigami could make it out. Like, Shinigami, maybe, if he beats Infinity and, like, Gambler, then maybe Deadly Rebel makes his way through losers. I don't know. But I kind of feel like Gambler is going to make it out. So I feel like Gambler, and then, honestly, Infinity could make it out too. But that's a little bit of a toss-up there. Collector and Lou. So, next bracket, Foxy Grampa. Over here, Redox. I think this is a strong player from MKX, unless I'm wrong. Wise Gemini is here, and Voorhees, but obvious predictions, Foxy's winners. I'm going to say Gemini and Voorhees losers, most likely. Obviously, like, it'll be cool if there's some... you always kind of want someone to come out of nowhere and just be super, super good and just essentially win a tournament and you've never heard of them before, but I sincerely doubt that's going to happen. Now Dizzy is actually top seed of B4. After the Brazil tournament, Tekken Master shot up to like 3rd in points, and Dizzy's actually 5th in points. But since Tekken Master's not going, Dizzy's now the 4th seed. So he shot up in points after that Brazil tournament. So he's going to be top seed here. Too Easy and Jer over here, and Splash is actually here. So I actually think Splash could potentially make an upset in this tournament, in this bracket, and actually potentially win it. But most likely Dizzy's gonna win, and then maybe Splash and like Too Easy or Splash and Jer in losers. But if Splash were to win this whole pool, I wouldn't be that surprised because I know he's a really strong player. So that could be interesting. C1 has Hayate, K7 Show Off. I know that guy's good. Ryu 48 solid. King is here and U4ing's here. Obviously Hayate, favorite to make it out winners. Probably will. And then I think after that, probably Show Off and King in losers, I would think. C2 has Deoxys, Mike Metroid, Sundula, Nivik, and Sunio. So yeah, Deoxys, if he doesn't make out of winners, I'd be surprised. And then I would say Sunio and Nivik, losers side. And I would probably say Sunio is going to beat Nivik here and make it out in losers on over here, right here. That's what I'm predicting. C3 has Rewind, Kiltron, Pulse. I'm not too sure who Pulse is. Maybe some of you guys in the chat might know, but I'm not too familiar with this guy. Arn Kratos, I think it's like from Russia. I think he actually went to the Brazil tournament and somehow got disqualified, so I'm not too sure what happened there. Ludi's here, but obviously my prediction is rewind winners and probably these two guys, Arn Kratos and Ludi, unless Arn Kratos gets DQ'd again. I don't know. But probably these two guys in losers. C4 has Tweety, Mr. Solo Lobo, Han Rashid, and Shine. I definitely would be... I'd be actually very surprised if Tweety didn't make it out in winners, because to me, this... Like, I feel like Tweety and Han Rashid are, like, both good players, but, like, I don't think anyone else here could even... I couldn't see anyone upsetting Tweety outside of Han Rashid. Like, and I don't really think Han Rashid's going to upset him. So I'd be very surprised if Tweety doesn't make it out in winners of this pool, to be honest. Han Rashid and I don't know, anyone else could be the second person in losers, I feel. I don't really know much about Shine. Maybe he's really good and I'm just not aware of it. This one has Ninja Killa, Coach Steve, and Shaolin. Obviously, Ninja Killa is going to make out winners. Like, if he doesn't, huge upsets, huge blow up. Coach Steve, like, could do it. Shaolin could do it, but I just don't see it happening. I think these guys will probably make it out in losers. Shine plays next gen Jackie. Okay. I honestly don't know how good Monkey Business is at this game. Death Monkey. Rooting for your fellow monkey, I'm guessing. Here we have Scar, Matrix, KP, and Station. Yeah, I think Scar winners, KP and Station probably losers, but Matrix could potentially, King Raj potentially, but most likely Scar winners. I'm going to say KP and Station losers. Probably with KP making it to this section and then losing to Scar over there would be my guess. D3 has Samij, Emperor, Rio, Silvereye, and Kerbo. So I'm gonna say, yeah, like Samij definitely the favorite to make out winners. I could potentially see Silvereye or Kerbo making upsets in this pool and getting out winners. But I think between those three, Samij, Rai, and Kerbo, I think those three are going to be the ones advancing out of the pool. If any of these guys don't make it out of the pool, it's going to be pretty surprising to me. But I'm going to say Samij winners. I'm going to say Kerbo might beat Rai and lose to Samij here. But he could take it. Kerbo's a really strong player. Here we have Kevo, Twixy, not too sure about Twixy. Slayer is here. Seated lower than Twixy. That's crazy. Daddy, aka Buffalo, is here. And Punk entered, which is interesting. But yeah, I definitely... I think Kevo's the favorite, but I kind of feel like Buffalo is going to win the pool. I don't know why. Buffalo is one of those players that, like, no one ever wants them in their pool because everyone's scared of Buffalo. It's weird. Everyone's scared of having Buffalo in their pool. I think Buffalo might win this pool, and then probably Slayer and Kevo in losers. I don't know why Slayer's over here. That's kind of weird to me. But yeah, that's my prediction. That's my prediction. I think Buffalo's going to take that pool. Here we have Bio's pool. It has Combat, Quake, Bio, Destroyer. So definitely Combat, Bio, and Destroyer are the guys that I would think would make it out of the pool. I think Bio actually has a really good chance of getting out of this pool. And I was looking at his path previously, and I think he actually has a good chance of actually making it into top 8 from what I've seen. So I'm going to say Bio wins the pool. Knock on wood. And let's say Combat and Destroyer in losers. But yeah, if it's not Bio in winners, it's going to be Combat in winners. Almost certainly. Here we have E2. So yeah, my boy Crumb out here. I don't know if he's in the chat right now. Probably not. My boy Crumb out here in this pool. I would have said he'd win the whole pool, but he's not going. So Crumb's not gonna win this pool. Instead, we're gonna have Video Games Yo winning this pool. Chris G is actually here. I actually think Zaf is gonna upset Chris G here. I don't know how big of an upset that would be, but I think Zaf is gonna beat Chris G. Zaf's a god. He beat Slayer at DreamHack Montreal. And then we have Zach Rob here, Cosner here. So yeah, like Video Games Yo winners, I would say. He's definitely like on a high right now. He's doing really well. Zach Rob, losers. And I'm gonna say Zaf makes down losers too. At least that's what I would like to see. Cosner, yeah, Cosner is good too. Like I definitely could see Cosner making it out over Zaf, but you know, I'm just kind of rooting for my boy out here. Canada power and shit. Here we have my pool has Killer Jinok and PL on the top side. I have either Frep, Cake, or Zork. First round, not sure who they play. Hachka, he's actually going, and Nikki's here. So this is my pool. It's pretty good, to be honest. It's a solid pool. But yeah, so we have Nikki. I'm not gonna make predictions, not gonna jinx nothing, but you know, this is the pool. And then that's what we're looking at over there. And then our last pool has Gur. This is where I actually was before, but shit got shifted after the Brazil tournament. Before it was Gur here, me here, and then Hey George was here, and PL was up here. But everything shifted, so now Gur actually has Hey George, second round. And DJT and Illusions are on the bottom. This is actually a really good pool. Like, this is actually a really good pool. I would Gur is my boy. Illusions is the boy, too. I love DJT. Like, I would like, and I really like Hey George. Like, I would love for some crazy shit to happen in this pool and all four of them advance out. But, unfortunately, that's not going to happen. So, I would guess that Gur and DJT are the favorites to make it out, and then it would be kind of a toss-up between Hey George and Illusions. But I'm kind of thinking DJT might make it out in winners. That's my guess. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. If we look into the top 48, if I were to win my pool, I would be here, meaning I would have to fight Dragon right after pools. My Beast Coast brethren. How sad. That's so sad. I wouldn't want that, but you know, that's what it would be. And then Rewind Scar over here. I don't think like they would likely lose their pool, so that's probably what it's gonna be like. But over here is actually where my brother would be. If he wins his pool and takes out Combat, he'd actually have Dizzy round 1 for after pools, unless Dizzy loses. Who do you have again? Oh yeah, Splash potentially could happen. So that would be interesting. And then if he wins that, then it would be like Hayate, or I think Buffalo was in this pool with Kevo. So it's like, could be Hayate, could be Buffalo, if Buffalo were to actually win like I predict. So that could be some interesting stuff out there. Sonic and Ninja Killa are in the same path over here. Tweety's right there. So I think Tweety actually has like, I think Tweety's pool isn't that hard for him. But to have Ninja Killa right after pools, and then if you win that, you most likely have Sonic. Yeah, good luck getting top 8 winners. If Tweety were to beat Ninja Killa and Sonic to get top 8 winners, that'd be actually insane. But I don't think it's gonna happen. Most likely, honestly, I could definitely see Ninja Killa just making top 8 winners and beating Sonic Fox, since Ninja Killa beat Fox at the last tournament. In which case he'd be like, so Fox would be thrown here in the path of like potentially Deoxys. But looking at all that like losers run stuff is very hard to actually predict. But Sonic, I think Ninja Killa top 8 winners over here. I'm gonna say Bio makes his way through the bracket and gets top 8 winners here. This is my path. If I'm gonna be biased, I'm gonna say I'm gonna make top 8 winners. If otherwise, I'm rooting for Dragon to make top 8 winners. You know, if it's not me. And on this side, I would love to see Video Games Yo make top 8 winners. I want to see, and I want to see him just play a crap ton of Shao Kahn because it's hype to watch. So that's kind of what I would like to see. We'll see what actually happens though in the tournament. It's coming up soon, October 19th and 20th, meaning it's starting this Saturday, October 19th, twitch.tv/NetherRealm. So make sure you guys are tuning in for that. It's gonna be a slobber knocker out here.